Today, I plan to demonstrate a fairly simple and reliable method of determining the length of a hitch extension required on a pickup truck when a camper is loaded in the back that happens to extend off the back of the bed. So I have a 2015 Arctic Fox 990 truck camper mounted on a 2014 Ram 3500 dually pickup with an 8-foot bed. This particular camper hangs off the back of the truck approximately 2 feet. I tow a 18-foot utility trailer for a number of different activities, but it also doubles as a car hauler, which I use for transporting a classic tractor, and we recently transported a mid-sized pickup truck over the Colorado Rockies. A typical and obvious method for determining the length of a hitch extension, and is recommended by some hitch extension manufacturers, is to simply measure the distance from the receiver hitch on the back of your pickup truck to the rear bumper of the camper when loaded on the truck. When using this method, don't forget to take into account the distance from the hitch pin on the ball mount to the center of the ball, which can be in the order of 6 to 10 inches. So for this method, I take a much more direct approach, which I think is less prone to error. What I will do is, I will place a ball mount directly in the receiver of my pickup, then back up my pickup truck and camper close to my trailer, so I get the coupling of the trailer about where I would like it to be when actually hitched up and driving down the road. And then I simply measure the distance from the center of the ball to the center of the coupling. So I have my 4-inch drop ball mount installed in the receiver of my truck. The next step is to back up my truck and camper and get it close to my trailer such that the coupling is where I'd like to have it placed. So I have my truck and camper positioned so that the coupling of my utility trailer and the jack is a nice distance away from the rear bumper of my camper. Now my camper came with the non-optional Fox landing, so I also want it to clear between the jack and the landing itself when we're stopped for the evening, so I don't have to disconnect the trailer, especially if you're stopping along the road and so on. So in this position, I measure approximately 28 inches from the center of my ball to the center of my coupling. And I'm using a relatively shallow ball mount, so if I was to actually go to a 6-inch ball mount, for example, that would actually push my trailer back just an inch or so. So now that we have our dimension, we can purchase a hitch extension. And all you really need to do is to bump up to the next available size. So in our case, I'm using Torklift, so the next available size happens to be 28 inches. I purchased a 28-inch SuperTruss along with a SuperHitch, both from Torklift International. The hitch extension simply relocates the hitch pin hole from the receiver 28 inches further out, as we discussed earlier. A simple way to look at this is that where we had the ball mount installed in the receiver gets replaced by the SuperTruss, and then the ball mount simply gets translated to the rear of the truck by the length of the extension, in this case 28 inches. Now in my opinion, this is a reliable method and much less error prone due to the fact that there's only one measurement. Okay, so I got my SuperTruss installed. I got the chains and the turnbuckles all tightened up. Got my electrical hooked up, safety chains are on, everything's ready to go, breakaway kit and so on. So I'm ready to head out, for my next use of my trailer. If you found this video useful at all, please give me a like below and comment either way. And please consider subscribing to my channel for more videos about campers and trucks and so on. And if you do, you get to see me in the next video.